Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I've got two different fan reducers for the external fans that a lot of people use for the Glowforge. It's the Infinity 6 fan, it's the 6-inch fan. So we're going from a 6-inch to 4-inch fan reducer. That's what we're talking about today. We're talking about which one you should do, the free version or the paid version. Both of these were sent to me by viewers, and one's name's Mike, this is the free version, and one's name is Joe. I'm going to put a link down below for the free STL file that Mike provided. So if you want to print your own, you can get that. And then the paid version, I'm going to add the link to Joe's site. He has a lot of other cool products. I'll touch base on that here towards the end too. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So the differences, I'm going to just point out the differences really quickly, and then I'll throw up a photo on the screen so I'm not just holding it up to the camera in this darker environment. Got a really good photo of both of these we'll be using in just a second. So the difference is on the free version, you have this spiral shaped design. I'm going to throw this up on the screen really quick and talk over it here. So with the spiral shaped design, there's an ending point at the very top of the unit. So it ends and it doesn't complete the circle all the way around. And then on the bottom, it ends and doesn't complete the circle all the way around either on the bottom. So we're going to get back to that in just a second and why that matters. And then you got the paid version here that completes this circle all the way around. I'm going to throw a quick photo of that up as well, so you can see the differences there between the two. And now that you've seen that video or that photo, that basically allows the hose to clamp over top, and then there's a complete circle on the inside here. And then the other difference is on the free version, there's a lot of lines. This could be just the printer that Mike used, and it would really depend on the printer that you use. So if you have a cheaper end printer, you may get more lines. It might be a little bit more brittle. This one seems a little bit more brittle, but it's still pretty high quality. But this one is definitely a lot more high quality. I'm going to show you a quick photo of the two. So I'm going to show you the free one first. And then now I'm going to show you the paid one, and you can see that the paid one is a lot smoother. There's a lot less imperfections in it. But like I said, there is the difference between these two. This one is a free version, essentially, except for the cost of your filament. So filament could be expensive. I don't own a 3D printer. If you own one and it's cheap, go for it. I'm guessing if you have like a cheaper printer, this is going to take about 3 hours to print. That's pure speculation and guessing. I don't know how long those cheaper printers take, but I hear they take a while. So let's get into the which one I think that you should get based on whether you have a 3D printer or not. And this is also based on me not owning a 3D printer. So it's really going to come down to the type of printer that you have, the quality, and how long it takes to print, in my opinion. So if you can put up with a little bit of a smoke smell, you could definitely do the free version, and if you don't mind waiting out that print, you can definitely do that. Like I said before, this little coil system allows a little bit of smoke more to come out than this one here in my personal use. That could be the way that I was putting the hose on, because I do have that silver type hose. I need to replace that and get like a black rubberized hose that has like no pinholes or anything. That could very well be just the hose type that I have and the way that I put it back on compared to the way that I had this on. So keep that in mind. That is very well possible. But I'm thinking that the smoke is coming through this little gap here on this edge, traveling around this coil, and then it comes out the other side where you have it clamped. Just a very small amount is coming out. It's not horrible. So if you're sensitive, like extremely sensitive to smells, then you may not want to do this one. Both of them are great. They both work about identical and the same. The only reason why I like the paid version better is that full circle lip. It seems like there's little to no smoke at all. And then the last thing that I like about the paid one, besides like the smooth finish that I showed you, is the end right here goes all the way to the back edge of the fan, where the fan starts. This one, it ends a 1/4 inch early, so smoke could potentially be leaking there too. but this is an extremely tight fit. I doubt that that's the cause, but that's just one extra benefit of the paid version if you go that route. If I hold them up straight like this, hopefully you can see that. There's about a 1/4 inch difference. This one sticks out a lot more on the bottom here. So that's the differences between the two. It's up to you whether you want to print a free one or get a paid one. In my opinion, I would probably go with the paid one here. If you have a slower printer, by the time you waste 3 hours per side, you could just get 2 for a paid version, and that's pretty much it. But that's totally up to you. If you have the filament and you're not worried about the print being messed up and you got the time to do it, definitely this is a good option here for you if you're on a budget and you have a printer already. So definitely check that out. I'm sure there's a lot of people who have 3D printers who might even print you one. So reach out to the community. You never know what will happen. Thanks again to Mike and Joe. Like I said, the free STL version will be down in the description below and Joe's shop here. Real quick before you go, Joe does have another cool product, which is basically a smaller version of this, goes onto the back exhaust fan of the Glowforge, and it's like a quick connection, makes it a lot easier to connect that hose to the back exhaust. It's a white version. You'll check it out in his shop. It's really cool too, and I really appreciate both you guys for sending this in, let me try this out, and explaining the difference between the two. Other than that, it's been Josh with Fresh Start Customs, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.